in advance of your street purchase. This auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions that are made available before the commencement of the auction, as the auctioneer will be indicating bids upon request and the rights to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids. If or when I decide to place those bids, I'll simply say vendor bid. This auction prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for misconduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and this property is deemed sold, I'll absolutely take no late bids and offers beyond that point. If you're successful here today, all that will require from you is a little 10% deposit of the full purchase price, and for settlement time, you pick the time frame that suits you best. But the sellers have been reasonably flexible here today, anywhere within the vicinity of 33 to 60 days, unless prior arrangements were made with you beforehand. In an instance where you're bidding against vendor bids, you have two options. Do not bid against the highest vendor bid, which means that you decrease your chances of being successful here today, as we'll get to negotiate with multiple parties afterwards. On the positive flip side, however, is that if you do bid against the highest vendor bid, you earn yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers, and statistically speaking, you'll increase your chances of being successful here today. Behind us, ladies and gentlemen, is this charming and attractive brick veneer home offered in the heart of Buxton North, set in a quiet location. This family home will surely satisfy the most discerning of buyers. A formal entrance greets you leading through to an expansive second living zone, informal dining area, all of which overlooks the private rear yard, comprising 3 generous bedrooms, study area, formal living, dining, and second living family room, offering a spacious bathroom and 2 toilets, magnificent kitchen with complements of gas cooking, quality stainless steel appliances. Other features include single garage, single carport, air conditioning, gas heating, and mature, well-established gardens in a location that's hard to resist, within walking distance to Springfield Park, Kerrimuir shopping strip, Kerrimuir Primary School just down the road, and a few minutes from the Eastern Freeway. And the land size, of course, around 660 square meters of land. And look around town, ladies and gentlemen. It's the perfect time to buy real estate, with interest rates at a record low, auction clearance rates increasing week to week. Now's the perfect time to buy, so I'll kick it over to you now. The ball's in your court. Who would like to get the auction started with an opening bid, opening offer? We've been on the market for 5 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your chance to buy now. Number 17 Karen Street, 660 square meters of land. Helen, here's your chance to buy and bid. You're the first one here today. Maybe you could be a lucky bidder here as well.
1.1, Calvin.
1.1, welcome to the bidding here, Andy, at $1,100,000, front and center, standing next to Stephen, at $1.1 million. At $1,100,000, front and center here now, at 1.1. At $1,100,000, standing next to Wenyu, what do you say? 1.1. Here's your chance to buy. So you missed out on the property this morning in Mount Albert North. 13 Arnold Street, which sold for just under $1.5 million. Here, we're only $1.1 million, so it's great value buying in the heart of Box Hill North. At $1,100,000 here. What do you say, folks? $1.1 million. At $1,100,000. Gentleman sees the value here. Walking distance, Kerrimuir shops, Kerrimuir Primary. We've got bus stops, Middleborough Road, Dorking Road, all within close proximity, taking you to Box Hill Central, Westfield Shopping Centre as well. We're right smack in between, in the middle here, at $1.1 million. At $1,100,000. How about you, Stella? Here's your chance to bid at 1.1. At $1,100,000. Very, very affordable in this marketplace, ladies and gentlemen. Per square meter rate, you guys do the calculations. At $1,100,000 now. How about you, Joseph? Here's your chance to bid and buy. Number 17 Karen Street. Here we go now, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,100,000. First call at 1.1. Second call at $1,100,000. Third and final call at $1,100,000. We're all done, all finished and silent. No late bids, no late offers. Once the property has been knocked down, bid deemed sold now, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,100,000. No late bids now. Interest rates. We've been on the market for the past 5 weeks, sir, at $1,100,000, as I said before. at $1,100,000 now. Here's your chance to buy. Owners, motivated sellers here today at $1,100,000. At $1,100,000 went. Here's your chance to bid, sir. You missed out on many auctions in the area. Interest rates at a record low. Cash rate from the Reserve Bank of Australia. Sorry, 1.12. 1.12 here. Welcome here to the bidding at 1.12. New interest on my right hand side at 1,120,000. 1.14, thank you, sir. 1.14 back against you, Jim, at 1,104,000. 116 going up in 20s now. 80 back against you, Jim. What do you say now? 118 at 1,180,000 now. 1180. Lucky number 8 now. 1180 at $1,180,000 on my left hand side. 1.2, thank you, sir. 1.2, 220, 120, 1220, 1220. Jim, what do you say now? 1220 at $1,220,000 now. At 140, 40 back 60 back against you, Jim. What do you say now? 1260 at 1260 now. At $1,260,000. 80 gets you back in front at $1,260,000. At $1,260,000 now here, front and center at 1260. At $1,260,000. At $1,260,000 now holding the bid. Looks like they're holding the keys to 17 Karen Street in Central Buxton. 80, thank you, sir. 1280, 1280.
1.3.
1.3, thank you, Stephen. 1.3. At $1.3 million back against you, Jim, at 1.3. At $1,300,000, a round even figure of 1.3. At $1,300,000 on my left now. At 1.3. At $1,300,000 on my left hand side now, Jim. What do you say now? Get back in front. At 1.3 now on my left. At 1.3. At $1,300,000 now. First call at 1.3. Second call at $1,300,000. Third and final call at $1,300,000 here on my left hand side. At 1.3, gentlemen's here, gentlemen's offer, holding the bid, holding the keys. In the pole position, divide number 17, Karen Street, in Central Box Hill North, second place, third place, wherever this out in the first game. Divide this property here today at $1,300,000 now. At $1,300,000. David, what do you say? At 1.3, add another property to your growing portfolio in the city of Whitehorse. At $1,300,000. At $1,300,000 now, what do you say when you do interest here, may I say, at $1.3 million. At $1,300,000. Casey, now's the time to bid now at 1.3, time to buy. Number 17, Karen Street, close to all amenities in the area. Kerrimuir shops, Kerrimuir Primary, Wall Street shops as well, one of the best pizza stores just around the corner in all of Melbourne. At $1,300,000 now. At $1,300,000. At $1,300,000, front and center. Stephen here is holding the bid now at 1.3. At $1,300,000. At $1,300,000 now. 1.3. What do you say here when you? Good time to buy. The longer you think about it, the higher the price is going to go up. The sooner you buy, the sooner your equity is going to expand. Don't put your money into Bitcoin. Put it into real estate. Less volatile. At $1,300,000. At $1,300,000 now. At 1.3. Jim, what do you say now? At $1,300,000. At $1,300,000 now. First call at 1.3. Second call at $1,300,000. Third and final call at $1,300,000. All done, all finished, all silent at $1,300,000 now. In or you out now? Going to let me know now. We're at $1,300,000. I'll take you 1,000, 1.301. At 1.301 back against you, Andy. What do you say now? 1.301. Holding the bid here now.
310.
310, thank you, sir. 1.31. At 1.31 back against you, ma'am. At 131. At 1.31. At 1,310,000. At 1,310,000 here on my right. At 1.31. At 1,310,000 back against you, sir. As I said before, you missed out on the property this morning. Now's the time to buy. At 1,310,000, you don't want to go back onto the marketplace. Look at how many buyers there are on the marketplace, going to more open for inspections. Missing out on more auctions. At 1,310,000. At 1,310,000 now. 310. At 1,310,000. Close to all primary schools, sir. Kerrimuir Primary, Buxton North Primary. At $1,310,000 now. At 1,310,000. What do you say, sir? At 1,310,000, sir. 1.31. At 1.31, sir. Get back in front now. At 1,310,000. At 1,310,000. Ma'am, what do you say? Don't tell me you came here today with just one bid here today. At 1,310,000. At $1,310,000 now. First call, 1,310,000. Second call, another one, 11, 1311, 1311. At 1.311. At $1,311,000. On my left hand side here now, 1.311. At 1,300,000.
1315.
1315 or 1315 back against you when at 1315 at 1,315,000 at $1,315,000 now back against you Chen at 1,315 at 1,315,000 now 1,315. Every time I come back to you the price is higher at 1,315 at 1,315,000 at $1,315,000. Here you go, sir. You can go first. At 1,315. At $1,315,000 now. Back against you, man. 1,315. Another $1,000 increment to buy you the property here today at 1,315. At 1,315,000. Don't think about it. You're not even going to remember the price you paid in 10 years' time. At 1,500. Can we go in one? 500. Let's try one. 500. We're going to get there anyway. That's all right. 500. 1,315,000. 500. At 1,315,000. 500. Back against you, sir. At 1,315,000. 500. At
1,316.
1,316. I knew that would happen. 1,316. Back against you, ma'am. The pocket change has been pulled out now. At 1,316. At $1,316,000 now. Everyone's stretching the limits. At 1,316. At $1,316,000 now. Gentleman's offer here at 1,316. Can I get another 500 or $1,000 increment now? At 1,316. Or you can switch up to 1,320 if you say now. At 1,316. At 1,300,000. Another 500. 1,316 and a half. And a half.
317.
317 now, ma'am. 317. 317. Knock out your competition. That's how you should buy prime real estate in Box Hill North. Give us a strong knockout offer. If you go 500, they're going to go 500 again. At $1,317,000 now. At 1,317. At $1,317,000, gentlemen's offer here now. At 1,317. 500. 1,317 and a half.
318.
18. Lucky number 8 here now. 1,318. At $1,318,000. Back against you, ma'am. 1,318. At $1,318,000 now. 1,318. 1,318. At $1,318,000. Listen to when he's never been wrong. At 1,318,000. At another 500. 18 and a half. 18 and a half.
320.
320. 1,320 straight back at you, ma'am. 1,320. At 1,320,000. At $1,320,000 here now. 1,320. At 1,320 now. 500. 20 and a half. 20 and a half, Stephen. What do you say now? 1,320 and a half. At 1,320 and a half now on my left hand side. At 1,320 and a half. At 1,320 and a half. 1,320 and a half.
22.
22. 22 back against you when 1,322. At 1,322. At $1,322,000. At $1,322,000 now. 1,322. 1,322. David, what do you say? At 1,322. At $1,322,000 here on my right. 1,322. 1 year's running out of saliva here now at 1,322. 500, 1,322 and a half. 1,322 and a half now, Stephen, back against you. 1,322 and a half. At 1,322 and a half here on my left.
23.
23 back against you when? 1323. At 1323. At 1323 here on my right hand side. At 1323. At $1,323,000 now. At 1323. 1323. Don't show your hesitation here. Another 500. 23 and a half. 23 and a half, Stephen.
25.
25. 1325. At $1,325. At $1,325,000 now. Back straight back at you now. 13 and a quarter. 13 and a quarter here now. At 13 and a quarter. At $1,325,000. 1325. At $1,325,000 now. Back against you, ma'am. 1325. At $1,325,000. 325. At $1,325,000. First call at 1325. Second call at $1,325,000. Third, another 500, 1325 and a half, 1325 and a half, 1325 and a half. At 1,325 and a half now. On my left hand side.
327,500.
327,500. Switching things up here now. 1327,500. At 1,327,500 now. At 1327,500. As long as we're going up here now, ladies and gentlemen. At 1327,500. At 1,327,500 now. Jim, what do you say as well? At 1327,500. You've been with me since the beginning. Hate for you to miss out on the property now. At 1,327,500. At 1,327,500 now, back against you now. It's either you or them, you choose. At 1,327,500 now. 28 back against you, sir. 1328.
330.
1330 or 1330. At $1,330,000 now. At 1330. At $1,330,000. At $1,330,000 now. At $1,330,000. At $1,330,000 now, back against you. Starting to rain now. Let's get the bids out quicker. At 1330. I don't think my speakers are waterproof. At 1330 now. At $1,330,000. Here we go now. 1330. At $1,330,000.
It's waterproof.
$1,330 now at $1,330,000. 1,330. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be selling here today. We've been on the market since 1.2 at $1,330,000 now. At $1,330,000. No late bids, no late offers. We will be selling to the highest offer here today. At $1,330,000. Gentlemen's offer here at $1,330,000. At $1,330,000 now. No late bids, no late offers. Don't come up to me after the auction saying, why do we sell your property at number 17 Karen Street in Buxton North? We gave you ample time, ample opportunity here to bid today. At another 500 back against you, Stephen. 133,500. At $1,330,500 now. At $1,330,500 on my left hand side. Back against you, sir. What do you say now? Get back in front. 333. 1333. At $1,333,000 on my right hand side now. What do you say now? At 1333. At 1.333 here now, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,333,000 on my right. At $1,333,000 on my right hand side now. Jump back in front now, ma'am. What do you say? At $1,333,000. And another property to your growing portfolio in Buxton North, ma'am. At $1,333,000. At $1,333,000. Let's do another 500. $500 nowadays. It's not much with inflation rising, ladies and gentlemen. Did you take 100?
No.
Let's go 500.
No.
You want to go 100? I go 100. 133,100. 133,100 here. 133,100. At 133,100. On my left hand side, 133,100. As long as we're going up, ladies and gentlemen, at 133,100. At 133,100.
$200. 1,333,300.
13333.
Let's just do 500.
No, 133,300 now. 133,300. I haven't taken off it here now. 133,300.
No, just 500. No more.
Let's go, man. 133,300. 133,300. Now 133,300. 300. So round me up to 134. Or 133. At 1,333,300. 300. You're not going to remember the price you paid at auction day, or the extra $100 or $200 you spent today. At 1,300,300. 1,333,300. You want to go 100? 100? 100?
Let's go up to 500, then we'll number one.
Give us a 200.
Yes, 200.
133,400. 400 here. 133,400 here on my left hand side. At 1,333,400.
335.
335. At $1,335,000 now. Showing the strength here now. 1,335. At $1,335,000 on my right hand side. At 1,335. At $1,335,000 here now. At 1,335. The sooner you beat, you can get out of the cold here now. At 1,335. At $1,335,000. Hate for you to catch a cold. At $1,335,000 now. At $1,335,000. At 1,335. At 1,335. At $1,335,000 now. Back against you now. 1,335. At 1,335, no regrets now. First call at $1,335,000. Second call.
No, we don't do 100.
I'll take your. At $1,335,000. 1,335. You know you out now. 1,335. 1,335. Let's try 500, mate. We're going to get there anyway. We're going to get there. I'll take your 100. 1,335, 100. At 1,335,100. Back against you, Stephen. 1,335, 100. 336. 1,336. Back against you, Mal. At 1,336. In or you out now, Mal. 1,336. At $1,336,000 here now. At $1,336,000 on my right hand side. Back against you, ma'am. At 1,336. At $1,336,000. First call at 1,336. Second call at $1,336,000. Third and final call at $1,336,000. All done, all finished, all silent. In or you out now, gotta let me know now at $1,336,000. I have your permission to sell. We're at $1,336,000 now. 1,336. Yeah, 1,336. 1,336. 336. 1,336. At 1,300,000. 1,336. At $1,336,000 now. 1,336. A lot of chatter here, a lot of thinking. At 1,336. At $1,336,000 now. At 1,336 now. Do the calculations per square meter rate, still very, very affordable in this part of Box Hill North. At $1,336,000 now. 1,336. At $1,336,000 now. 1,336. At $1,336,000. There's not much to think about. 500, 1336, 500. At 1336, 500. On my left hand side, Stephen, what do you say now? At 1336,
337.
337, straight back at you, 337. Told you we're going to get there anyway at 1337. At $1,337,000 now. You're not going to find another opportunity knocking on your next door here at 1337. At $1,337,000 now. At $1,337,000. You have to go back onto the market, go to more open for inspections. It won't be in this location. You already know the area, you know the street, you know the neighbours. At $1,337,000 now. First call at 1337. Second call at $1,337,000. Third and final call at $1,337,000. Another 537 and a half. 37. 338, 1338. Lucky number 8 reappearing again at $1,338,000. At $1,338,000 now. On my right hand side at 1338. At $1,338,000 on my right. At 1338. At $1,338,000 now. At 1338. Let's just go straight to 40, ma'am. We're going to get there anyway. If you go up in increments of 500. At $1,338,000 now on my right. At $1,338,000. At $1,338,000 on my right hand side now. At $1,338,000. Interest rates at a record low. The money is pretty much free from the banks. Why wouldn't you take out a loan at less than 2% interest rate here? At $1,338,000 now. First call at 1338. Second call at $1,338,000. Third and final call at $1,338,000. Is that a bid, ma'am? Is that a bid, ma'am? We're 1338 now. That's his bid now, 1338. Let's try 40 here. Well, 1338. When you can chuck you a loan. At 1338.
154, 155.
At 1338. At $1,338,000. I'm going to have to sell the property now, ma'am, at 1338. I'm going to qualify 3 more times. No more bids from you here today. I'm going to have to sell the property. 500. 1338. 1338 back against you. 339. 339. 339. We're going to get a bid out quicker here now at 1339. At $1,339,000 now. At $1,339,000 now. At $1,339,000. First call at 1339. Second call at 1339. Third and final call at $1,339,000. 40, 4340 at 1340. At 1,341. 41 back against you, man. 1341. Let's try 50 with a knockout offer. At $1,341,000 here now. At $1,341,000 now. At $1,341,000 back against you, man. At 1341. The daughter wants it. You're gonna have to buy it at 1341. At $1,341,000. Mom wants it as well. At 1,341. First call at 1,341. Second call at 1,341,000. Third and final call at $1,341,000. All done, all finished, all silent at $1,341,000. Is that a bid, ma'am? You can't go lower than that. 500. 1341, 500, 500 back against you, Stephen. 1341, 500. At 1,340,000.
345.
345, 1345 with a strong knockout offer here, 1345. At $1,345,000, gentlemen wants it here now at 1345. At 1,345. At 1,345, man, what do you say? Get back in front. At 1,345 now. 1345. 1345. At 1345. At 1345 here now, save on land tax, man. At 1345. At $1,345,000 on my right hand side now. Gentleman's offer. At $1,345,000 now. First call at 1345. Second call at $1,345,000. Third and final call of 500. 500, 1345, 500. Stephen, what do you say now? 1345, 500. At 1,345,500.
46.
46. 46. 1346. At 1346 now, ma'am. 1346. 1346. It's either you or them now. 1346. at $1,346,000 now. First call at 1-3. Second call at $1,346,000. Third and final call at $1,346,000. All done. All 546 and a half. 46 and a half. Stephen, what do you say now?
48.
48, straight back at you. 48, showing the strength. Flexing the auction muscles here now at 1,348. At $1,348,000, ma'am. What do you say now? At $1,348. At $1,348,000 now. At $1,348,000. Let's go straight to 50 now. Let's not beat around the bush at 1,348. At $1,348,000 now. First call at 1,348. Second call at $1,348,000. Third and final call at $1,348,000 now. All done, all finished, all silent at $1,348,000 now. In or you out, ma'am, now? You got to let me know now. 1,348. I can't hold the bid for much longer now. 1,348. 548 and a half. 48 and a half.
350.
350. 1,350. Told you we'd get there in the end. 1,350. At 1,350. 1,350. 50. All done? All done. Thank you for your participation here today, ma'am. We're at $1,350,000. Hopefully we can find you another property, but it won't be 17 Karen Street in central Box Hill North. We're at $1,350,000. Going to call our final 3 more times. First call at 1,350. Second call at $1,350,000. Third and final call at $1,350,000. All done, all finished, all silent. On behalf of the team at Buxton Real Estate, Jim and I have been the listing agents for the property, and we look forward to talking to you after the auction. We're at $1,350,000. This property is selling. This property is selling. This property is sold. Congratulations.